Guys, what's going on? My name is Mark and welcome back to another episode of our FIFA 20 Leyton Orient Road to Glory career mode. Now, before we get into the games that we're going to play this episode, I've played some in my spare time, and here are the highlights. Okay, so we're going to start these highlights off, and we take on Exeter City, and we'll start with Lee Angold playing it up to Louis Dennis. Now, Louis Dennis is going to run into the box, being surrounded, could shoot, instead lays off to Lee Angold, back across, straight to the top corner. Brilliant finish from Lee Angold, and now Dennis, again up to Lee Angold. These two just combine like cheese and crackers. Bosh, one goal, one assist for each of them. Lee Angold coming forward again now. He's going to turn inside his man, smack it towards goal, off the post, but James Dayton is going to pick it up, dink it towards the back post. Lee Angold, free as a bird, and you can't quite see it from there, but Lee Angold has just scored another bicycle kick. Let me show you from this camera angle. You can see here, gets up, kicks the defender in the face, and he like just hits it into the ground. It bounces up, 3-0. Lee Angold, what a man. Free kick now. I've told you since last episode, I've been practicing because I do that. Over the wall, off the bar. Let me show you a replay here, because if that ball is 2 inches lower, the keeper has got no chance, and it's a top corner as you can get. Look at that. The dip, it just doesn't quite dip enough, and it smacks off the top of them. Now the ball's going to ping around the Exeter box. Shot blocked, shot saved. Dennis has had enough and twats it into the back of the net to make it 4-2 the O's. That's how that one finished, 4-0 in the end, and after that 4-0 victory, I then decide to bump up the difficulty. As you can see here, we go from world class to legendary, and we'll see how that plays out as we move on to the next game against Crewe Alexandra. Well, no matter what difficulty we're on, Lou Dennis and Lee Angold will combine. Lee Angold here takes a shot, but this time it is saved by the keeper. Corner going to be swung now by Dennis. Angold gets his head on it, cleared off the line. How the hell has Widdowson finished it from there? He wasn't even supposed to be in the starting lineup. He asked for a chance, and he's well and truly took it. I mean, how has he finished from such an acute angle? No idea. Now Lee Angold going to lay it off to Louis Dennis. This time he hits it over the bar, and you'll be surprised, but that is the end of that game. 1-0. Really boring, and we'll move on to Colchester. 30 minutes on the clock now. Luis Miguel going to step away from his man, whip it into the box. George Marsh is there, and he volleys it into the back of the net. It's a lovely cross from Luis Miguel. Clean volley from Marsh, back across into the top corner. Lovely goal. And I called him George Marsh and not Owen this time. Are you proud of me? Another cross going to be swung into the box. Cleared only as far as George Marsh again. He's going for the second, but that one is right at the keeper. Captain right now going to sit his man down. Lays it off to Dayton. Dayton takes a lovely touch. Back across into the bottom corner. Great finish from James Dayton there. Colchester with one of their only attacks here, and what an attack it was. Turning it into a prime Barcelona, passing it round me across the box. Surely he's absolutely scuffed it, and we get away with that one. Now Dayton running down the wing, going to lay it across to Louis Dennis. Louis Dennis, shot saved, falls to Brophy, and he smacks it to make it 3-0 to Leyton Orient. And that is how that one finished, 3-0 in the end, and that is the end of these highlights actually. This was the last game, well, it wasn't the last game we played. I'll explain why we didn't show another game, but you can probably guess why we didn't show it if I'm not including it. So yeah, 3 games, 3 wins. We did play 4. I'll tell you what happened in about 20 seconds or so. But a few good wins, still top of the league, and that is the end of these highlights. So during that decent run for us, you'll see here, Northampton have well and truly fell off. We've played 4 games between then. You saw highlights of 3 because the 4th one was a 0-0 between myself and Port Vale, I think it was. Let me just have a look. Yeah, Port Vale just there. To be honest, I think we were lucky to get away with a 0-0 draw. They battered us, so I'll take a 0-0. But you can see Northampton, when we left, they had 0 losses. And since then, they've lost 3 in 4. And they have drawn the other one. So they have not won in 5 games now. So that, you know, this first v second clash that we were building up for this episode is dead. So really now, this game means pretty much nothing. Like, they fell off the pace a lot. Like, we are now 9 points clear of them. So this game is pretty irrelevant, but we're still going to play it anyway. And then we're going to play Lincoln City in the leasing.com trophy, and the Checkatrade trophy, the EFL trophy, whatever you want to call it. And then we're going to play Walsall. Just because, you'll find out why. So, we are not going to mess around. We're going to get straight into the games this episode. There's the lineup. You'll see here, Joby McAnuff is in the squad. I've been playing him in the highlights, and then our James Little Brophy comes off the bench. So that is pretty much our squad. You'll see here we've got some real shite. 49 rated. That is low. That is really low. So yeah, there's the lineup. The boys are in decent form, still unbeaten. Let's try and keep that up as we move into the game against Northampton. It's an overcast day at Northampton Stadium. We're going to try, you know, they've got 2 shit animals there. We've got 2 dragons on our badge. As we all know, last season, Peterborough United, rivals, one of the main rivals of Peterborough is Northampton. I'm going to try and continue the streak I have of leaving Northampton in my shadow. Here's the Northampton lineup then. I don't think there's absolutely no one in there that I recognise. They've got 2 goalkeepers on the bench, which is a bit strange. But yeah, absolutely no one in there that I recognise. So, you know how we line up. Let's get into it. Up the oars. Let's fucking smash them. Lee, lay it off. Mackinoff. Good start here from the boys. Oh, it's in! Joby Mackinoff gets the opening. Fucking hell! Get away! Jesus Christ! What is that? I've never seen that. Fuck me. That's got to be new. Lovely play from the boys there, just ripping them apart, passing it around them. Lee Angle, normally in the goals, gets the assist here. Joby, about just inside the box, sits his man down, curls it around, bottom corner, 1-0. And Jesus Christ. Hoskins now for Northampton. Playing that towards the back post. Luis Miguel can't get there, hits the bar, we've got to clear. We do eventually. Louis Dennis there with the back heel, calm as you like on the edge of his own box. Now we could break here, Lee. That's going to fall to Mackinoff out wide to Dayton. This could be a brilliant counter-attack along the floor. Lee Angle won't miss. Oh, he has missed. He has missed. Robbie Q, look at that. Tenacity of a dog there. Robbie Q, can he pick out a man? It's towards Dennis. Heads it down right into the keeper's hands. Dennis, look at Marsh. Oh, it's a bit of a shit pass. Dennis, Lee, surely he's going to finish this. Oh, he has done. Oh, he's offside. Oh, poo. They're not even going to show me a replay. I mean, that you could just see he's offside. See, this is why I don't often play on Legendary here. Like, they're just passing it around, but look, they're just not doing anything with it. I say that, they're going to score. I mean, I'm sick of goalkeeper deflections in this game, you know. It really makes playing this game difficult. The amount of goalkeeper deflections and goalkeeper rebounds. Like, I don't think I've seen a keeper catch a ball. It just makes it really difficult to want to play. Here's Luis Miguel, though. Come on forward. Can he wrap the game up? He can. He's absolutely punted it past the keeper at the near post. Let's see if he does the camera again. No, he just slides this time. As I was complaining about goalkeeper rebounds, we get a shot that the goalkeeper really should have done better with at the near post. Luis Miguel driving on goal, fucking bang, whacks it through the keeper at the near post. And Luis Miguel Quezada is off the mark for Leyton Orient. It's his first goal, 2-0 to the O's against what was second in the league, 2 weeks ago. They're now about 7th. They're passing it around like they were just passing it around the back there. I mean, look at that. They pass it around so well in the middle of the pitch. I don't know whether this is just a normal computer, a normal AI. I've made some subs, by the way. I don't know whether it's just every difficulty AI or if it's just legendary AI. But I noticed that the legendary AI on this one and the last one, they passed it around the middle so well. But then, as soon as they get into the final third, they absolutely crumble. And they just, like, come the end of the game, come the stats, Lee Angle there skips past, or come the end of the game, I'll show you the possession, because Northampton would have had about 55% possession, but when it comes to, like, chances created, they don't do anything with it. Brophy, that was a terrible shot. 2-0 in the end. What was looking like a first v second game turned into a first v, like, 7th. And that man there is masterminding possibly the greatest League 2 campaign anyone has ever seen. Still unbeaten. And yeah, 2-0. No complaints really. Let me show you the possession, because I bet you Northampton had a lot more of the ball. But when it comes to, like, shots on targets, maybe about 3. If that. That's what I mean. Like, they have a lot of possession. They pass it around so well. But then they didn't have a shot on target. They had 1 shot. I don't know whether that, like I said, I don't know whether that's just every difficulty AI or if it's just legendary AI, but it's like Ultimate's boring as well, because they'll hardly be any goals for Ultimate AI because they never put a foot wrong. So like it's just boring. Fuck the post-match interview. Advance. Right, Leeson.com trophy, EFL trophy, whatever you want to call it. We're going to make some changes, to be honest. Like, I don't really care about this competition. I doubt many of you really care about it. I mean, it's a trophy come the end of the day, but I don't care. I guess we'll play a sort of strong side, but we'll rest some players. So like we'll rest Dennis and Lee Angle for the Warsaw game. We'll start Maguire Drew. He's normally like a sub player, but we'll bring him. We'll start him straight away. Where actually are Lincoln? Because I don't think I've played them this season. Where are they? So they're near the bottom. Wait, what? Where are they? Are they not in League 2? I'm positive they're in League 2. Well, they won't. They're not. Obviously, they're not in the Premier. I don't think they're in the Championship. No, because they can't get in the Championship. League 1? Oh, there they are. They're 5th. They're 5th in League 1, actually. This is going to be quite a difficult game then, isn't it? Peterborough in 7th. That's disappointing. So Lincoln are like doing quite well. They're looking like on course for playoffs in the old League 1. So this it should be a very difficult game for us. Let's get into it. Lincoln City, Leyton Orient, top of League 2 versus promotion, playoff contenders in League 1. It should be a difficult game, but we're going to try and get through. Let's get into it. Oh, it's wet and windy at Lincoln City Stadium. Leeson.com trophy, here we go. Welcome. Well, you best welcome Lee. I've fucked this up. I've properly fucked this up. Whoops. I accidentally skipped that. So we'll see who they've got from, not that, from that one. Don't know him, 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 don't know any of them. Let's do it, boys. Could be a difficult game. I don't care if we go out, to be honest. Anderson now down the wing, whips that in towards the edge of the box, and that was nearly the worst start possible. Pet, I think his first Pet, Pet? He just puts that wide of the post there. Nearly a very bad start. 3 minutes in, they've already had a decent half chance to Wilkinson. Hasn't got much game time in this season as Connor Wilkinson, just because of the great form that Lee Angle's in. But this could be a chance to maybe cement his team for if Angle goes, a few games without scoring and we need to change it up, bring in Connor Wilkinson. That was a terrible pass, Brophy. Brophy there. Look at Widdowson. Look at the run that he's making. Look back stick. That would be Jordan Maguire-Drew. If we can find him, we can. Widdowson across the box. Maguire-Drew, it's a very bad first touch. Drags it wide. Maybe if Wilkinson had better reactions, he'd have just been able to poke that home. That's a good, decent opportunity there. Just the first touch from Maguire-Drew took it just too close to the byline. I think this goes to penalties as well, so we'll see if it does go to penalties, if it's a 0-0 or something. We'll see if I'm still decent at saving penalties, because I was last year. But then again, that was just Mark Tyler, who was very good at saving penalties. It wasn't me, it was all Mark Tyler, swear down. Claire, I need to make the run now. Brophy in the middle for Connor Wilkinson. Can he get off the mark? He can! Not the cleanest of finishes, but we don't care. Connor Wilkinson, that should be his first goal of the entire campaign for us, because he doesn't get much game time. Not even off the bench, to be honest, but it's a lovely move there. Just plays it across. You'll see how he scuffs it a bit there. Doesn't get the cleanest of connections. It kind of like bounces up a little bit. You'll see it here. He just gets under it a little bit too much for my liking. I thought it was wide. It didn't really have the power on it, but it still goes in anywhere. 1-0, and the League 2 leaders are beating the top half League 1 side. Immediately up the wing now. It's a great ball in. O'Connor scuffs it. Clean connection on that for O'Connor. It's definitely gone in. It's definitely 1-1. Brophy. Inside to Clay. Clay back to Brophy. Brophy back to Clay. It's lovely play. And then Clay ruins it. He scuffed the clearance. Oh! Brophy. Wilkinson now. In behind just about. Cuts inside. Stops on a dime. It's a lovely save by Vickers. I'm sure that was headed top corner, that one. It's in a crossing position. Anyway, I'm going to put my controller down because it's not going to result in anything. Told you. I got quite nervous there. That's the first time I've seen the AI put a decent cross in from one of those free kicks. But I stood by my word and I did not pick the controller up at any point. Maguire-Drew. Maguire-Drew. Connor Wilkinson, he's a big lanky bastard, isn't he? Wilkinson, it's a lovely finish. I'm sorry for calling you a lanky bastard. Please don't do that to my head. Lovely pass inside the field. He just gets away from that midget compared to him. Bangs it back across goal. He's got to be left-footed because he's had some fantastic shots on his left. Back across into the top corner. Vickers isn't holding that one. 2-0, and we're looking quite decent here. Maguire drew. Tries to skip past. Stops on a dime. Lays it off to Wilkinson on the hat-trick. And he has got it. Connor Wilkinson gets the first hat-trick of the career mode. I'll tell you what, for a League 2 side, we have absolutely battered the League 1. Let's not... League 1. Lincoln are in League 1, and we're winning 3-0. And Wilkinson has put them to the sword. Clinical finishing from Connor Wilkinson. 3 for him. He gets the match ball. There you go. 3-0. 3-0. What a performance. And what a single performance from Connor Wilkinson. 3 goals on his full start. It's his first start of the season. And he goes and does that. Bloody lovely. It's just skipped everything. Why has it done that then? 3-0. Through to the next round. Perfect performance. What a day. Right, team sheet is sorted. We're back to the A squad. And it's time to take on Walsall. Now, you might be thinking, Mark, why the fuck are you doing Walsall? They're 12th. What's the point in this? Well, you see, this whole get DannyB YT to 100 subs that I've been saying for a while now. Well, let's talk a bit of a personal turn. I'm doing a Road to Glory with Leyton Orient. He is doing a Road to Glory with Walsall. Link in the description. Go watch it. Get him 100 subs. But, you see, he played Leyton Orient in his save, and he beat them 1-0. So now we can't be having that.
Well, as you can see, they're not doing too well. They're in relegation zone, but you know. Oh well, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not friend, it's not mate. It's more like a associate. Mark Ferg has started a Leyton Orient career mode. I've got to beat him. I've got to beat Leyton Orient today. There's no if and or buts about it. I've got to beat him. Leyton Orient are going to get their ass whipped today. I'm sorry.
These are fighting words, Danny. I'm going to smash your face. No, I just want to play Walsall because I want to batter him and just really rub it in. He beat us 1-0. I want more than that. I want to beat him about fucking 7. Let's get into it. Are we at home? We are at home. First time that we're at home this episode for the final game. Not too bad. Walsall, welcome to Brisbane Road. Let's get into him. Up the O's. I am ready for this one. I am ready for this one. This game would have been a throwaway game. Who gives a fuck? It's Walsall. But, you know, since Danny's been, he's been chatting shit. He's about to get banged. Which sounds a bit wrong. Let's have a look at the Walsall lineup. Jack Rose, Gary Linnell, Scar, Roberts, Pring, Gordon, Sinclair, Kinsella, McDonald, Gaffney, Lavery. Oh, it's basic. Oh, it's basic. It's basic. Time to do this, boys. This is for me. This is personal pride on the line here. Let's do it. Up the O's. Dennis, play it up to Lee. I want a good performance from you, Lee. Are you not giving that? What? Dennis, up to Lee. Angle to Dayton. To Louis Dennis. Louis Dennis! Oh, fuck. Ref. Fucking hell, ref. That's like 3 times. Bloody hell. What more do they have to do for you to fucking give me a foul? That free. Gaffney plays it back. How has that got in? 1, this ref is quite clearly being paid off by Danny because I was just fouled and he fucking did nout, and then how the fuck? He just fucking around us? I don't know what Van der Voort's... I mean, that's right at you. That is right at you. It's fucking just... Why? You've literally dived out the way of it, you stupid prat. Marsh. Play it. Liangol, please. It's in. There you go. It's like our first fucking shot and we've scored from it. Jesus Christ. Marsh. George Marsh. Just fucking running at them. George Marsh. Very powerful run there. Marsh late across. Lee. Yes! Liangol turns this game around. 2-1 to the O's. Lovely run by George Marsh. Notice how I call him George and not Owen? I'm getting there. He just runs through him there. Just a very powerful run. Puts it across. A bit wide, but Lee on the left. Back across. I thought the keeper was going to get that there. But Lee finishes it off. 2-1. Puts it through the legs of the defender as well. Can't ask for more. He's on a hat-trick now. Will he get one? Will we have 2 successive hat-tricks in 2 games? I don't really care about hat-tricks, to be honest, right now. All I care about is winning. We need to win this game. But Lee Angol puts us in the perfect position to do so. Has he got his 10th of the season? What a guy. Now is there options? Not really. Now there's a decent one. Lee needs to do a lot of work here, and he does so. Mackinoff! Oh, it's a good save by Rose. To Lavery. Infield to McDonald. Oh, he's laid it across. Oh, it's just wide by Sinclair. What? Again at the near post! That's bollocks. It's fucking pure dog shit. Near post again? Oh my god. Should I just stop trying to fucking finish it around them and just fucking smack it near post? Because it seems to fucking work. Oh, we need a winner here, boys. Right, play out wide, yep. Brophy. Lee, look in the middle. Oh! Dennis! Go on. Get in! Leave space. Louis Dennis in the middle. 1-on-1. Whack! Fucking come on. Blow your whistle, ref. Yes. Well, we made that difficult for ourselves. We'll take it. Fucking hell. Me and Danny both won by 1. But the difference is, he kept a clean sheet. I'd only conceded 4 this entire season. Coming to this game, and I concede fucking half of that. Annoying, but we get the win anyway. Still unbeaten? How do, boys? How fucking do? It was a very tight match right until the end. Your team managed to score the winner in the last minute. Luck was on your side, don't you think? Luck? Are you dumb? Luck? I'm going to smash your face, and if you say luck, I'm the better manager, better tactics, better YouTuber. Fuck DannyB YT. But also get him 100 subs, thank you. Right, where will I join you again? I reckon... Ooh, FA Cup. I reckon we do that. That's like another 4 games away. Oh yeah, I reckon we do that. We come back for Swindon in the FA Cup. Then I reckon we play this leasing.com trophy again. Just, you know, see if we can get further. Now I'll play Swindon, Wickham, and then we'll do highlights, and then we'll finish off with Newport. But yeah, that is where I'm going to finish it for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Make sure to get DannyB YT to 100 subs. You know, it's all banter between us. But if you ever beat me again, Danny, I'll get on the next fucking train to Wolves, and I will smash your fucking face in. I will find you at Primark, and I will smash your face in. I will take the mannequin, I will rip its fucking arm off, and I will beat you over the head. I know what you look like. You don't know what I look like, Danny. I'm going to be hiding in the fucking shadows behind the counter. Then when you come over, I'm going to smash your face. That could have been away from me. But yeah, if you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Hashtag get DannyB YT to 100 subs. Get me to 300. That'd be nice. And yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. And until next time, have a nice day.